Kia ora, my name is Aiden, and this is how I took my OCD, put it on clothing, and made it my full-time job. To take you back to the beginning of the story, as a teenager and young adults, my days were ruined by OCD. I didn't know that yet though. Outside, life looked normal as a normal teenager in New Zealand, but my days were exhausting. They consisted of hundreds of different rituals, checks, and even working around timings. Simple tasks became overwhelming, and OCD was constantly controlling me. During my school and college years, when I look back now, I realize all the things I had that were obsessive compulsive disorder, but I didn't fully understand what was happening. It wasn't until after I finished school that I was realizing what was going on wasn't just a quirk or a habit or me being weird as such. At its peak, I couldn't start or finish things if it didn't roll with a certain time of the day. I spent over 2 years straight, every single night, reading passages of the Bible, because I felt like that was supposed to protect me from everything that was going on in the world. I would brush my teeth only at certain times of the day. I could literally be nearly on the verge of tears as a teenager if something didn't roll with that time. This was all before I realized this isn't normal. For me, it was hundreds of checks a day, just to feel safe or to feel like nothing bad would happen to my parents or my sister or my best mates. Times were draining, stressful, time consuming. And when I started finally getting help, when we kind of realized something wasn't right, I started doing counseling, something I didn't want to do at first, but my counselor, who was really good, she recommended that I find an outlet, so creative, healthy things to express myself. And I randomly started designing. And I'll tell you one thing, I couldn't design for shit because I failed art at school, but I loved it. And the most important thing was I found a peace in designing, I guess, a bit of quietness, serenity. To describe my OCD, you remember those animated films where they have the devil on their shoulder and an angel on their shoulder? That's OCD to me. If that gives you a way to picture how I feel like my brain still runs 24/7. So I randomly started making mock-ups of t-shirts with these random logos and stuff I made on it. Would show my friends and be like, oh, would you buy this? Or if you give me this amount of money, it'll pay for it to get made. And then started selling it to my friends, then sold it to some of my sister's friends, and then next thing you know, my designs weren't as bad. I was trying to create a bit of a story, and then I created this whole brand called OCDC. For me, it's always been about putting my story out there, showing people that really nice things, real beautiful things like creativity, art, self-expression can come from some of the darkest places in your mind. OCDC, I've done many things. One of them was a streetwear store. Complete transparency, it was one of the first things I did. Did not go well. We had a store for 14-ish months and had to close it. Just was not paying the bills. Also, the clothes I made were rubbish, just to be completely transparent. I had a lot of learning to do about designing, but you gotta start somewhere. Yeah, from there I focused on working full-time, taking it online, and now I'm able to do this full-time while doing other things through my business and also being a dad, which is awesome. OCD is still something I have. It's still something I work through every day. Definitely have a lot more coping tools, mechanism, things I do for myself physically that contribute to me being healthier mentally. Learned a lot of things the hard way as well. So that is really a little bit about my story of talking about OCD and made it into a brand and tried to really make something for myself out of it. If you are new here, I am aiming to do some more longer form videos like this. If you guys have any cool ideas of what you'd like to see, not all daily vlog stuff, because to be honest, a lot of it is just me sitting here at my desk, being bored. If you do like the story, if you think it's something that resonates with you, feel free to check out what I do make online. Would be really appreciated. Ultimately, even if the clothing isn't your style, you just like this video, do please leave a like. It would be very much appreciated.